The 2025 Dior Beauty Advent Calendar and holiday gift sets are now available on the Dior Beauty website USA, and I want to give you a fair warning that this video will include spoiler alert of what's inside the Dior Beauty 2025 Advent Calendars. So if you're looking to purchase the Advent Calendar and want to surprise yourself every day of December to Christmas, then don't watch this video, because I am about to tell you what are all the gifts inside the Advent Calendar. If you are weighing on spending $750 and want to know if it's worth it or not, then continue watching. Alright guys, it's Kristen, your Artsy Momsy, and in this channel I help you maximize your Dior Beauty shopping experience. So if you love Dior Beauty, this video is for you, and I encourage you to subscribe so you don't miss any of the great Dior deals. Alright, let's get sample. And by the way, I dressed up for the occasion. I dressed up a little fancy, not that you could see all of my outfit, but because we are tackling the Dior Beauty Advent Calendar, which is something you would open on Christmas Day, then I thought I'll dress up a little bit. And I want to show you this before we get started. This is like a mini Advent Calendar. I got this as a gold welcome gift, I believe in 2021. And usually something like this is also available for purchase, but I did not see one for this year. So what we have here, and like I've said, it's like a miniature of the calendar. 5 gifts, and it has, for this specific one, they're all deluxe sample fragrances. So there you have it. A little sneak peek for those who are new in Dior Beauty and you're not familiar with the Advent Calendar yet. So this is pretty much, this is like the whole idea of it. There are, I believe, 25 doors that you could open December 1st through Christmas. And of course, the last day should be like a grand finale with the most amazing gift. Or is it? That's what we're going to find out today. And all these are listed on the Dior Beauty website. And again, there's a little warning there that if you don't like, spoiler alert, then don't read that part of the description or don't watch this video, because we will tackle each one of them. I actually made a spreadsheet, which I will show you right here. I listed all the items in there, the sizes, and then I put like a description if these are mini size or deluxe sample, travel size, and full size, of course. So there's just a little there's just some samples that are a little bigger. That's why I classify them as travel size, and you will see later which products are these. And also I put on the tally of the prices of all the full size items, and maybe we can do together the prices for the samples, because I don't know how much those would be, and maybe we could do a little math and figure that out together. But yes, for now, let's get started with the first gift in the list. I don't think this is in proper order for 1 to 25, but this is just exactly how Dior listed it in their website. Okay, so the first item is the J'adore You de Parfum, and it's a deluxe sample 5 ml, and it is very similar to this one right here. I'll show it to you. Here we go. And as you can see, this is a miniature of the full size J'adore fragrance. So here we go. And the next one, let's move right away to the next one, because it's not a lot different. It is the deluxe sample of the J'adore L'Or. Again, the bottle will be pretty much the same as this one. So again, deluxe sample 5 ml. Now moving on to the next fragrance. So the first category are all fragrance. Inside the Advent Calendar is a Sauvage fragrance, and we have one right here. And specifically, it's the EDT. This is the U40, but it's the same bottle size, and these are a little bigger than the J'adore fragrance. This is 10 ml, so double the amount of fragrance you'll get from the Sauvage. Next one, you'll also get in the Advent Calendar, the Dior Home. So far, all fragrances are in deluxe mini sizes. So I don't know how we put the value on this one to come up with $750, but yes, these are what you will be expecting to receive when you open the doors in the Advent Calendar. So this is the Dior Home. Next, we have the mini deluxe of the Dior Blooming Bouquet. Now, the Blooming Bouquet I have here, I believe, is the older version, but it's pretty much the same. So this is the older version of the Blooming Bouquet. I know now it's a little taller than this. It's slender and taller, but this is how it used to look like. Again, 5 ml deluxe sample. Next is the mini deluxe essence, and I do not have a deluxe sample of the essence, but this is the full size. It has the black ribbon, and this is the perfume. It would be the same, except that the ribbon for the essence will be black. So this year there will be no Miss Dior perfume in the Advent Calendar, but we will have the essence. Again, 5 ml. Now we will move on. So those are all the fragrances that will be in the Advent Calendar. I'm a little bummed that there is no LCP at all. So I think that's a bummer, because they should at least include 1 or 2. So let's move on to the makeup. And a lot of the makeup are full sizes. So let's start with the first makeup item, the Rouge Dior lipstick, shade 999. I don't have that exact shade. I have 869 right here, but just to give you an idea, for those who are new to Dior Beauty, this is the full size Dior Beauty lipstick. And by the way, these are refillable, so that's awesome. But they rarely sell the refill for the lipstick. I don't see it as much. So, but yes, this is the full size this is the full size lipstick. Next, we have the Dior Addict Lip Maximizer. The exact color, I have this exact color, but it's in my bathroom. But just to give you an idea, this is the full size Dior Lip Maximizer, and I'll show you here a sample of the deluxe sample just to see the difference. So each of these is $42. The lipstick is $50. So far we have full size items, so we could kind of justify the total price of this Advent Calendar. So that's the Lip Maximizer. Next, we also have a full size of the Dior Addict Lip Glow. And this is the lip glow. And this is the exact shade that you will get from the Advent Calendar. So this is the 001. And I love this. For me, it's not a makeup, but a skincare product. Love this. Leaves my lips smooth and hydrated. So love this product. Something I always buy. Next, we have the Dior Addict Lip Tint. I never purchased this one yet, but I'm planning to get one. But just for the size comparison, it's very similar with the Dior Lip Maximizer. So this is the size you'll get, but this is the exact color that's in the Advent Calendar. Now moving on, we have a mini lipstick. I do not have any mini lipstick anymore. I think I've gifted them all already. But yes, you'll get one of them in the Advent Calendar. I think they could have skipped this lipstick, this mini lipstick. They could have added something better that is also a full-size makeup. There's so much other makeup, you know, they've released so much makeup this year, and I don't think they would lose so much money if they add maybe a full-size palette. Because yeah, I just feel like for makeup stuff, they could have added everything full size. So that's the first mini makeup. Now let's move on to the Dior vernice. So there's two of these that you will receive. One is the shade 999 and the other one is the Dior vernice J'adore shade 513. Now very excited about those. As you can see, I rarely do my nails, but if you want a review of the Dior vernice, I have a video of that long time ago, and I'll make sure to link it in the description below just to see a review of the Dior vernice, just in case you're interested. All right, let's move on. More makeup. Now these are minis. The first one is the Dior Show 4D Maximizer, and this is how it looks. Again, I feel like there's nothing special so far. These are all items you could readily buy or get as a gift with purchase with the existing promo codes or items that you would get at checkout when you choose your deluxe sample. So so far I'm a little disappointed. I don't know about you guys. Let me know in the comments right now. How are you feeling about all these items that we have uncovered so far? So far, I'm not gonna lie, not very excited. Not to be a bummer for those who are really looking forward to get this advent calendar, but so far I don't feel that these are holiday worthy gifts to be in the advent calendar. So we have this and also this for the items that you will get in the advent calendar. Okay, now let's move on to the next item that is full size. This is the Rosy Glow blush and shade 001. I am yet to purchase this blush as well, but I'm planning to in the future. So far I have a lot of blush, and so I don't feel like I need one anytime soon. Next we have Prestige. This one I would call it travel size just because they're a little bigger, just slightly bigger than the typical deluxe samples that we get. So this is the Dior Prestige La Creme, and although this is not the exact item, the container would be almost the same size as this one. This is the old Capture Total Day Cream container. So I used to have this specific travel size, but I think I threw it away, so I'm sorry I couldn't show you the exact sample just for size reference. But yes, this one is 5 ounces. Next one is the Dior Prestige La Microhuile. I don't know if I pronounced that correctly. The Rose Activated Serum. Now again, this is a travel size, very similar to the size of this Capture serum. For me, this lasts me 3 to 4 weeks depending on how much I put on my face. So it's a great size, much bigger than the typical deluxe sample, and definitely something you could use for a while. Like I've said, for me, it lasts 3 to 4 weeks. So it's a great size sample. So that's for the Dior Prestige. Again, this is not the exact bottle, but this one is which you will also get in the advent calendar, Dior Capture Less Serum, 0.34 ounces or 10 ml. So this, I highly recommend Capture products, although I'm looking forward to try Prestige in the very near future. But if you are new in the Dior Beauty and you just want to get started with your skincare without spending so much, well, it is already a lot, but a little cheaper, or a lot cheaper than the Prestige. I highly recommend trying the Capture skincare line, especially they're always available as a gift set. So right now, there's a gift set, holiday gift set that you could get with the full size of this one, and the price is I think $270. It's a lot more than it used to, I think. But yeah, somehow they keep adding like a little, like $10, $5 in the prices every time they have a new release, and I feel like we are getting blindsided by these additions. So, and we will tackle gift set later, but for today we'll just do the Advent calendar. All right, we're actually almost covered everything, and I'm surprised because again, I was underwhelmed when I was doing these slides, and I am now even more underwhelmed that I am talking to you about it. I feel like I wish I could make you excited about the Advent calendar, but I feel like I'm failing. Or maybe I am really encouraging you not to purchase this, which is also a great thing because I don't want you to spend $750 if you don't have to. Okay, the next one is the Lamousse On and Off. This is the facial wash I'm using currently and I love it. I don't think it's super good. I really love the Capture facial wash that I used to have before, but they unfortunately discontinued it. But this one works great as well, especially with removing your makeup from your face. So this one is also a travel size. I used to have one, but I guess I threw it away already. This is also a great size. Again, something you could use if you're going on vacation 3 to 4 weeks. So it's a good size, but to be an item in the Advent calendar, I don't think it's worth it. They could put something even more special here than just a facial wash. Okay, now we're down to the last two items. We have I would say the travel size candle, because I believe this is at least a third of the size of the full size candle. But just to have a reference, although this one that I'm about to show you is smaller, but this would be half the size of the candle that you will get in the Advent calendar. So times 2 of this one. And I really wish that they added more of this. I mean, they could have thrown 2 candles in there and I think people will be happier. And I was also hoping to see, you know, the keychains that we've seen as a gift with purchase, maybe make it a little bit more special, like the star keychain or the something similar to the Dior phone lanyard, stuff like that. But yeah, that is, I don't know if this is their the December 25 gift, but yes, it's a candle. It's also available to purchase as a full-size candle in the website, but this one is 3 ounces. So there you have it. And last, and I don't know if I should say not the least, but so depending on who you are, some of you might like this or not. And by the way, this is just a reference photo. This is not exactly what it will be. There will be 3 paper ornament there will be 3 paper holiday ornaments in the Advent calendar. Now this photo I added here is actually from the Dior UK, and these ornaments are for sale in the UK website but not available in the US. I don't know if they will add them in the US, but yes, I'm not sure if the design that they have here will be similar to the ones that will be in the Advent calendar, because they did not show any preview on the website. Those are all the gifts inside the Dior Beauty Advent Calendar. I hope that this helps you with your decision making whether or not to spend $750 for this Advent Calendar. It's crazy. I know when it first started, it was only about $3.99 or $4.50 at the most. And the price just go up every year. And I feel like they don't even make so much effort to improve the items inside the Advent calendar. And this is just my opinion. At the end of the day, again, like I've said, something like this is very subjective to how you feel about maybe opening the gifts. If it makes you excited to open these drawers or doors, then that excitement that you'll get is obviously priceless. So it's up to you whether you want to purchase this Advent calendar or not. The design, I'm not very thrilled about the design of the whole holiday theme this year, to be honest. If we're just speaking about the Advent calendar, I feel like this is something, the design you will see in like a nursery room, like a kid's bedroom. I understand that the theme is circus. I do love though the little star addition in the city logo. I thought that's super cute, but that's it. So the worth of this Advent calendar is gonna be whether or not you like this design and you could actually find a space in your home where it will be on display and you can admire it. But if you are going for the total items that are gonna be inside the Advent calendar, then I have to say you are better off spending $750 of your beauty products that you know you'll actually use, and then probably get as much extra gifts that will allow you to create your own custom Advent calendar. And with the stuff that we already have, that we have collected throughout the year, I don't think you need to spend $750 to collect the same exact items. Like I've said, this is a limited edition piece, and I'm expecting to see limited edition items inside. Alrighty, that's all for my thoughts about this Advent calendar. I hope you found this helpful, and we'll have another video tomorrow to talk about the latest Dior Beauty holiday gifts, which one I'm purchasing, which one I think are worth purchasing, and also an update of the latest Dior Beauty promo codes. Thanks again for joining me, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye-bye. It's a mess in my office right now, but I do want to show you my full outfit. There it is. And it has pocket. Lovely.